We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Jordy Mercer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Josh Bell the next to hit. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A little bouncer. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. At the plate, Mookie Betts. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber on the move, and that retires the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder Gregory.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. It's been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Addison Russell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he. Now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez.
Leading off for
the
the
matchup
Pirates,
with John Lester
first
now to
baseman,
lead
number
off the
3,
inning.
Sean Rodriguez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's David Freese to stand in.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. For Rodriguez, that's his first double on the year. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Scooped up on the backhand, and he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready with the 1-1. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Swinging a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Freese rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1 from the belt. The pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Riding in once again, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard back up the middle, and that will be a base hit for Andrus. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Hayward to the track. See you later. Over the wall. A home run. Digging in, Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Polanco is there, and he puts it away. Here's Chris Bryant now, and they are squarely into chip-away mode, looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time. 1 away. Here's Matt Adams now. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those. Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Shot back up the middle. Ellsbury is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a ball, 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. And a slider on the inside for strike one.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pitch on the way. Chopper foul. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Now batting, Mike Gilbert. Mookie Betts.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Hector Rondon is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third, Adam Frazier will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Popped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Bryant is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. John Jaso will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-2, here it is. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping in.
Up for the count. Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ball one.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And he takes a cold strike one. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is right there, one down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jason Hayward now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he lays off there 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. There is Andrus. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Change up low, 2-0. Fouled back. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Addison Russell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And Elvis will put this one away. Digging in to try it again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Fielder number 24, Jacoby
high and tight here to
Ellsbury.
begin the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
To first, Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game.
Andrews.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Stopped on a slide by Russell. It's there, and he's out. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2-for-2, including a home run. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Number 44.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Chris
Here's a
Bryant.
slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. 1 down. Here's Matt Adams now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Adams.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit on the ground to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Adams is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box now.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Schwarber becomes out number 2 this inning. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Well, that changeup right there sets up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's
Leading
0
off
for
for
2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
The left fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bell rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's an 8-2 game. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is over. He's got it 1 away. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Rodriguez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. To short. Russell has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into it.
Jason.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
On to first, and they get the double play. Striding.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the catcher, number 28.
Mike Montgomery gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Mike
The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
Now at second base.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
This ball will be chopped foul. On the ground up the middle, backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 24.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby
Ellsbury.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Russell to second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. Digging in and looking for more.
First baseman Anthony.
Infield in the
Rizzo.
overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now here it comes. Softly hit toward the hole. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Ready once again. Matt Adams, number 48, takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
Stephen Piscotty will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner.
Stephen Piscotty.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. From the stretch. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul. 2 runs, 6 hits. And 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. To 2-2 now.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base. Says Earl Hendricks. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Javier Baez is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Here's Jason Hayward now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Number 8. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners. And 2 gone here.
Now pitching
Joaquin Benoit.
for Pittsburgh, number 53, Joaquin Benoit.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The designated
Digging
hitter,
in to try it again, Josh Bell. He singled his last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Andrew McCutchen.
the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Koji
Your attention,
Uehara
please.
is into the ball game now as he'll
pitching
make
for the
his
Chicago
5th
Cubs,
appearance of the season
Number
here.
19, Koji Uehara.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll be thrown out at third. So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Gregory Polanco.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now that's popped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in. Addison Russell. He could really use a knock here.
Russell.
Brandon Phillips will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Too high, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the belt, the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On the move is Phillips. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive to center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away? Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Stephen Piscotty will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ball line foul as that'll get over the Cubs dugout. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the now at the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Softly hit here to the left side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Bird. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now.
Number 37.
He's set and the pitch.
Wilson
takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here's John Jaso now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Phillips is up with it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like digging in now. Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The relay, and the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. A couple of walks for him thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus has it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Javier Baez
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
now batting.
In now, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some fire.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
24.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball here as he'll enter with a run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And Ellsbury's running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 19.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Lifted into center field. Bryant has a read on it, and that's the third out. Digging in.
Leading off
Gregory
the bottom of the 9th, right fielder Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. 1-1. Here it comes. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Ready on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Here's Brandon Phillips.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a move over to first, and he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Felipe
please.
Rivero.
Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Stepping in, Anthony
Number
Rizzo.
73.
And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he takes ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Taken, called, strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The relay throw. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Andrew McCutchen. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.